Hi, my name is Gavin. I'm going to tell you about the Revolutionary Tug of War and the 9 questions about it. First question, why was the blue team smaller and have fewer people? I think they had fewer people because when they were in war, British had like tons and thousands of people, but then when the Continental Army were made up of 10 colonies with like hundreds or 200s of people that were soldiers. Second question, why was the red team bigger with more people? I think the red team was more people because they represented England. England was like British. British had a lot of soldiers. So soldiers were like, they had thousands or tons. Then on the red blue team that they were facing, they had to go against the Continental Army and Continental militaries. The Continental militaries and Continental Army were made up of few people, not like a whole bunch of like tons and thousands, just like hundreds, 200. My third question is, why did the white team come into the tug of war late? I think they came into the tug of war late because when they were made up of Spain and France. They were going to help out the colonies because they didn't like British and they weren't friends with the British, so they wanted to help out the colonies because the colonies also they didn't like British because they wanted their independence from British. Number 4, why was the blue team offered a prize if they won? Because I think they were because if the blue team won, they had more confidence because they would have got their independence from British, and British wouldn't have to rule them. But if British won, they'd still have to be in their control. But like I said, when the blue team, the Continental Army, was battling, they had more confidence to attack because they wanted their independence more because they didn't like to be ruled by Great Britain. Number 5, why was one person pulled aside and told they wouldn't receive a prize? Because like that one little person was like from somewhere else, like he got pulled in from somewhere else that he didn't need his independence from Great Britain. He just wanted to like help out to be a good guy and be like helping out against Great Britain for the Continental Army. It's number 6. Why was the white team told to cheer for the blue team? Because I think they wanted to cheer because France and Spain didn't want Great Britain still here. They wanted just to be like allies with They weren't allies with Great Britain, so I thought that if they were not allies with Great Britain, I thought they would just like attack them with the Continental Army. But instead, they actually did that and helped out the Continental Army and win the war to get their independence. Number 7, why did half the red team have to start so far away? Because when they were so far away, they were in England. They had to come to the soldiers had to come to the battlefield to start battling with them. But if they were like, because England wanted some people to, they needed reinforcements, so some people had to go to the battlefield after when the battle started, because when they came, so like here's England, here's the battle. They wanted reinforcements to come to the battlefield and help the British attack the soldiers from the Continental Army. Number 8, why did the red team have to pull the rope so far while the blue team only had to prevent the team from doing so? Because British wanted to make sure that they didn't get their independence, so they wanted to go into offense, but they wanted to go to defense because if they came to offense, they would like surprise attack Great Britain from where they were because they didn't know where they were because they were on the defense. Number 9, in your opinion, was this a good way to learn about the big idea in the Revolution War? Why, yes, I think it is, because this teaches me about the Revolutionary War better, and I straightforward know more about the Revolutionary War than I did when I just started 5th grade. Bye.